Explain to me as a woman, how can you wear that and also complain and post it and also complain that you don't like being sexualized?
Here's the part that I like about the backlash. Clearly, it's something that a lot of people can't take. So if it's something that you can't take, maybe you shouldn't expose yourself to the backlash and provoking the backlash.
Stephen A. Smith didn't mince words when addressing the latest stunt Angel Reese pulled on social media. Her antics have sparked outrage and disappointment, showing a complete disregard for the responsibility that comes with her platform.
She's a beautiful young lady, and there's a lot of beautiful young ladies in the WNBA. But when you do that, you can't come down the line and complain about being objectified later on. It's not gonna work with people. Whether it's right or wrong, it's not gonna work.
Reese went from being the best rebounder in the WNBA to completely disappearing from Instagram. This is one of those stories that makes other athletes think twice about their social media moves. But of course, Stephen Smith isn't going to let her off the hook easily. He compared Reese to Caitlyn Clark, and let's just say Smith didn't hold back. He was all like, Caitlyn's handling her brand like a pro, but Angel, girl, what are you doing?
Caitlyn Clark, the reason I bring up Caitlyn Clark is because they're attached at the hip with one another, which means they're ultimately gonna be compared, Tori. And when you look at Caitlyn Clark is balling. She's a rookie of the year. She was one of the finalists for the league MVP honors as a rookie, breaking all types of records. She should have been on Team USA. She didn't choose to play in an unrivaled league. Her brand building has been incredibly impressive.
Angel Reese made quite a statement with her dress choice, one that left very little to the imagination and certainly caught everyone's attention. Now, Reese is no stranger to the spotlight, but this time, it wasn't her skills on the court that got people talking. Nope, it was the provocative dress she wore. And the backlash? Oh, it was so brutal. So much so that she deactivated her Instagram on New Year's Day. It's back now, but was that move enough to calm the storm?
Angel Reese, in my opinion, has been raised either influential by her parents or peers to be a subpar example for women.
Reading between the lines, it seems the public response may have been more than she bargained for. At 22, Reese is navigating both her athletic career and her public image, and this moment could impact both. Just as everyone was processing what happened, Stephen A. Smith stepped into the conversation with his perspective. And trust me, you'll want to hear what he has to say about Reese's New Year's surprise.
Let's call it what it is. I am not trying to say that she should be criticized or she is wrong. What I'm saying is by pulling it down, clearly you felt there was something wrong with it.
Listen, if you've ever had someone give you that "I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed" talk, you know exactly what happened next. Stephen A. went full mentor mode.
Now, yes, you are 22. Yes, you are young. And there's a lot of things that we didn't want people to know about when we were her age. Fair enough, especially me, okay? Because I'm 30 plus years removed from that age. I got that part. There was no social media then or whatever. But here's my point to you. She knows this social media. She is not dumb. She's quite a brilliant young lady. She's very smart, very accomplished. And on top of it all, she is in this age where she does know social media exists. And she has exploited it to her advantage. And so when you take that into consideration, that means you're mindful of the imagery and the perception that you're assisting in creating about yourself.
Some might say, it's her life, her rules. Sure, but in the real world, every action has a reaction. Posting those pictures got you the attention, but was it the kind you wanted? Probably not. But there's more. Smith started comparing players, and you'll never guess who he used as the gold standard: Caitlyn Clark. While everyone's been caught up in this drama, Clark's been quietly doing her thing, crushing it in basketball and keeping things professional.
Caitlyn Clark, the reason I bring up Caitlyn Clark is because they're attached at the hip with one another, which means they're ultimately going to be compared, Tori. And when you look at Caitlyn Clark is balling. She's a rookie of the year. She was one of the finalists for the league MVP honors as a rookie, breaking all types of records. She should have been on Team USA. She didn't choose to play in an unrivaled league. Her brand building has been incredibly impressive.
Smith couldn't have said it any better. While Angel Reese is too busy getting caught up in controversies of her own making, Caitlyn Clark, by contrast, is a masterclass in professionalism and focus. She's let her skills do the talking, earning Rookie of the Year and being a rookie finalist for League MVP honors. It's no wonder the comparisons between the two always leave Angel Reese looking inadequate. But here's the ugly truth. Angel Reese's choices don't align with someone who wants to be taken seriously. She's drawn attention to herself in ways that detract from her talent, and then she complains about the objectification and criticism that inevitably follow. You can't have it both ways. Caitlyn Clark has shown that you don't need stunts or provocative behavior to build a brand. She's kept her focus on the game, and the results speak for themselves.
You have to be cognizant that no matter how you step out of your house, you are now Angel Reese. And you will always be picked apart, unfortunately. It comes with the crown. You're a queen. You're beautiful, you know? So you just have to remember that if you aren't ready for the scrutiny, if you're not ready for the heat, then, you know, you just got to be mindful that what comes with it. You have to be mindful with what comes with it.
Stephen Smith's guest jumped in at that point and took a jab at Reese, claiming that Reese was desperate for attention, any attention. It's like she's out there yelling, "Look at me," while everyone else is focused on the game. And let's be honest, folks, that's not exactly the kind of spotlight you want. Smith took it further, suggesting that this could have real consequences for Reese's WNBA career. Teams are watching, make no mistake about it. When an athlete becomes more known for off-court drama than their on-court performance, it raises red flags for any team considering investing in them. In professional sports, your reputation is just as important as your performance. Right now, Reese's off-court behavior is dominating the narrative, and that's not a great sign. The question is, what will Angel Reese be remembered for? Her impressive skills on the court, or the controversies and attention-seeking stunts off it? This isn't just a matter of public perception. It's about career longevity and professional integrity. A strong reputation can enhance a player's career, leading to lucrative contracts and endorsement deals. On the flip side, a tarnished reputation can close doors before they're even opened.
And I have told countless women over the years in this industry, the bosses are always watching. Whether directly or indirectly, there's always eyes on you.
Let's talk about Caitlyn Clark for a moment. She's faced challenges, but what sets her apart is how she handles them with grace and maturity. Caitlyn keeps her focus on what really matters, her game. Whether on or off the court, she maintains a level of professionalism that resonates with fans and sponsors alike. She's not just a talented athlete, but a role model who stays true to her values, which is why she's seen as a rising star with a bright future. Caitlyn understands the responsibility that comes with being in the spotlight. Every move she makes is scrutinized, but she handles it with poise. When adversity strikes, she faces it head-on and continues to stay focused on her career. Her steady, composed approach is one of the reasons she's become so respected in the sports world. In contrast, Reese's career has been marked by the turbulence she's created herself. While she has talent, it's hard to ignore how much drama and controversy she stirs up with the things she posts on social media.
Have you seen some of her TikTok posts? Like, she's literally held up an outline after getting waxed. You can literally see all of her business there outlined in blue wax.
Instead of focusing on the game, Reese is more focused on drawing attention to herself through her online presence. The constant drama she fuels with her posts has not only hurt her reputation, but also created unnecessary distractions. While Reese has faced some serious struggles, including death threats and being sexualized in the media, it's important to recognize that she has also contributed to the chaos through her own actions.
Explain to me as a woman, how can you wear that and also complain and post it and also complain that you don't like being sexualized? What is the take here?
It gets even more interesting. Let's talk about how social media can really shape an athlete's career. We all know that social media is a powerful tool that lets athletes connect with their fans, build up their brand, and even take control of the story around their lives and careers. But there's a flip side. It can also blow up any mistakes or controversies super quickly, leading to some lasting consequences. For Reese, her social media presence has turned into more of a headache than a help. The quick posts and deletes, the public arguments, these moves are chipping away at her credibility and professionalism. Again, let's look at Clark. She's got social media down to a science, using it to shine a light on her accomplishments and keep her image clean. Clark knows that what you put out there stays out there, and she's mindful of how it could affect her career down the line. She gets that every post, tweet, or comment is part of her brand and could have lasting effects. So she's using these platforms to boost her reputation and connect positively with her audience. Reese Reese, though, seems caught up in the instant gratification that social media can bring, not fully grasping, or maybe just ignoring, the long-term fallout. In a world where everything is online forever, managing your digital footprint is just as crucial as managing your game.
Look, again, I have no issue with women who want to make money based on their sexuality, right? More
Don't
power
care.
to you, do whatever you want. But don't whine to me that you've been far too sexualized and then post the photos that have been posted.
Young athletes, pay attention. Caitlyn Clark is showing how it's done. Focus on your game, steer clear of trouble, and let your skills speak for you. Reese's path right now is more of a warning. The question for Angel Reese is, are you ready to step back, refocus, and let your basketball do the talking? The clock's ticking and everyone's watching. There's more to this too. Athletes like Reese and Clark aren't just playing, they're setting examples. Their actions, both on and off the court, influence young, aspiring athletes. When Reese gets wrapped up in attention-seeking stunts, it suggests that controversy is a route to fame, which is a risky message to send. Clark, in contrast, embodies the traits we want future athletes to adopt: hard work, humility, and professionalism. These are the keys to long-term success, not just in sports, but in life. Fans and sponsors back her not only because she's a star player, but because she stands for what's good in sports. The road to success in professional sports is full of challenges, and how an athlete handles these can make or break their career. Reese undoubtedly has talent, but that's just one piece of the puzzle. It's her ability to handle fame's pressures, manage public perception, and maintain professionalism that will decide if she's merely good or truly great. What's your take on this whole situation? Let me know in the comments below. Want more drama? Check out our video on Angel Reese's reaction to Clark's training footage. It's linked right here. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any WNBA updates. Thanks for watching.